Alright, this is going to be the rebuild of this, I think it's the 22 or the 23 horsepower Briggs. This is the one that was on a zero turn John Deere, but it's used on a lot of that style mower. This is actually going to be the first decarbon of one of these two-cylinder motors, the vtwins, so it's just going to be double the process, double the time. Of course, re-gapping the valves, possibly putting on a new carburetor. I don't like that. There's two little what do they call them? The needle seats that are loose, so I'm going to look at that too. The kit from eBay for this motor is like $11, so it's going to get new head gaskets and just an overall cleaning. I'm doing this though also for my own reference to make sure that I get the linkages correct. There's some springs in here that sometimes I get a little confused with. So right here we've got the spring here. Right there. I'm going to turn the light on. Let's see. So we've got the spring there. Okay, and we got this spring that returns it. Let's see, and then this spring goes from there, the outside, to there. Okay, and then I don't think we got anything on the other side, so that's all we got. And let's see, I'll make sure. Okay, so this spring goes from this point to that movable arm point. Okay, the governor arm. Alrighty, because we'll take all that stuff off. Okay. So the symptoms of this motor were that it would start. The owner was running it on half choke for a long time. Sounds like it. Never a good thing to do. But so it will run. It won't run when you take the choke off. So I'm pretty sure there's definitely going to be some issues with the valves. I think this is about almost a 500-hour motor. He was pretty decent on doing routine maintenance, so we'll see. Just looking at the exhaust pipe over here, you do see some. Come on, go down. You do see maybe some signs of heating. Not in my regular area, but this is so I'm sure I'm going to get some comments on the mess. But it's raining. It's been raining for about 2 weeks straight, and just about everything's flooded. So we just got to do what we got to do to get this done. Did check out that was concerned that maybe the coils weren't working, but they did seem to check out, and so start getting into it. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start with, I probably need to get an extension of this. Just about everything is gonna be 10 millimeters in this. Hey, I'm gonna use this new little socket that I got here. I think this might work. Got this at Tractor Supply, the whole 10 millimeter set here. Oop. Well, these are tricky. You got it. I'm gonna try to clean as I go. Might not. Yeah, I need my extensions. Alrighty. Let's see if we're gonna be able to get. Come on out here. Alright, just gotta get the. Just have this tube in the back. Okay, and then we got this. Linkage. Of course, you know, we already did check the solenoid. That's always something that you want to consider when you have a no-run situation. But that was working. It just, to me, didn't feel like it was pulling the gas through like it should. Maybe one cylinder was, but one cylinder was having some issues. Alright, so now we get a better view of the situation here. Again, we've got our spring goes from the outside to the inside. Goes from this the choke lever. This is where the choke cable goes in. Okay, but this should all stay together actually. Except I will. No, actually it won't, because I'll keep the. Yeah, this is a motor, same motor that's on a Kubota, one of the newer model Kubotas. So, yeah, I'll keep the governor linkage intact. Alright, so we're going to take this assembly off now. I'm going to try to make sure I keep one. Of course, I need to clean that bolt in there so I know the size. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the fuel pump off. It doesn't want to be on here during this. Take the whole arm. The arm has a bolt right over here. And about everything is 10 millimeter on this. Well, I got a new one of these. These definitely, if there's a crack in there, it creates a situation where it might not want to run. So always run. Actually, I had one and forgot to put it on there. This is for the impulse pump. So if you're not getting fuel, always check the impulse and make sure that it's, a lot of times it'll be dry rotted. Alright, and then I start taking off the shrouds. And I will clean all these after I get them off. Okay, this one is the one that has the regulator attached to it. Tie you gotta cut. Cutters. Suboptimal, but this all I got. This actually it'll work pretty good. Alrighty. 5/16 over here. Ground for the solenoid. Also, too, we got to make sure that none of these, that all of these wires have their ground. All the wires have their insulation intact. Black ones. Sitting on a little crate. And on this one, I shouldn't have to drop the sump, but of course, I really don't know what's going on with the motor until I get the heads off and see the condition of it. Yeah. I could take the, I don't think I'm going to take the starter off. And these exhausts are, I can get them off later. I think I'll go ahead and, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. This one might actually have a bolt, head bolt and the valve cover. We also want to check the condition of the push rods, because that is something that I find a lot of times. Maybe a bent push rod or something causes the timing to be off. So I think that's going to be a 1/2 inch. All right, 1/2 inch. Take out. We want to make sure that there's no I don't think, yeah, these don't have the valve caps on them. Oh, that looks really dry. Well, that would be the exhaust, so lots of caked up carbon around the intake. This might be one that is running lean, not getting a whole lot in there. Okay, let's get the other one off. Still see cross hatching on that cylinder, so that looks really good. Gotta take those off. Let's see if I can okay. We're still going here. Plugged in it. Okay. Alright, I did not get to move it because push rods are good. been, of course it has been running. He's having to run it on half choke. The other thing I want to look at potentially is a sheared or somewhat of a situation with the flywheel key. Good cross hatching on that still. Okay, this one is number 2, I think. There's only gonna be one way for it to go. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, so just a closer look here. I'm gonna keep these separate. I do want to get the valves back in the right one. I haven't found an issue here. It does look like we have some leakage out from the head gasket. As you can see here. There's some exhaust. The other side doesn't have that, so we'll definitely put a straight edge on there to see if it's warped at all. Could be the problem right there. You can almost shows that there's like gas escaping us there. This is 90% alcohol, 91%. Oops. One at a time. I think this one's lopsided too. I must have gotten the bad back. Alrighty, this is, I think this one's number 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Alright, got that side cleaned off. Got this side cleaned off. Definitely had a lot of buildup. Like probably the valve seal was leaking, a lot of buildup on the underside of the valve, and also could see some seepage back exhaust in there again. This had a lot of caked on carbon on the inside, Again, it looked like it was running lean, which it was, so it probably burned off a lot of the carbon, I thought, blowing out the exhaust. Definitely is going to help this motor out. This one was the one that did not have any kind of head gasket leak. Startup of the John Deere equivalent engine, decarbon. Yeah. It's cut.